In the 2022-2023 budget proposals, the Ministry of Health requested for 70 billion shillings for the rehabilitation and equipping of Masindi, Iganga, Bujiri, Kambuga, Apach, Palace and Abim hospitals. Another 11 billion shillings is needed for the expansion and rehabilitation of Soroti Regional Referral Hospital, while a further 51 billion shillings is needed for upgrading Health Center 3s to Health Center 4s. However, in the appropriations bill, the Ministry of Finance did not allocate these funds. As he presented the health sector budget report, the chairperson of the Parliament's Health Committee, Dr. Charles Ayume, recommended the reallocation of the funds for the construction of new hospitals towards renovating those in a sorry state.
Let us first focus on the existing hospitals to renovate them, and then secondly the health center fours. Most of them are in an appalling state. But we all know that the health center fours are closer to the community. When you have, because that's the first point of surgical care between the community and the health system. That's where surgery begins.
The government policy should now focus on the existing health care facilities, most specifically the Health Center 4. Health Center 4 is an opportune, case, because first and foremost, they all have theaters. And with the theater, we now have a leverage to save life.
The issues pertaining to health, as you heard, are really very complicated. So we have decided to take that, to capture that, but we are arranging a day for health to come back, including some technical officers, to give us really guidance where we want to go.
Among the funds MPs want reallocated is the 319 billion shillings that the Ministry of Finance had proposed for Lubowa International Specialized Hospital, which they claim is behind schedule.
As we try and disentangle ourselves from the legalities, the finances, I think any spare money we have right now as the chairperson of the sector, I think should be put in Health Center 4s.
To put money at Health Center 4, which are in a very, very bad shape, this will help many of our citizens to access service delivery before we rush into constructing new hospitals. And for Lubowa, at the moment, is a non-starter. So why do you put money when you know you are not going to complete the structure very quickly, and even the contractor is in question?
Because that hospital, first of all, it didn't start. By now, when they signed a contract, it would have been completed, but it was never started. It is a white elephant, and therefore that money is a waste.
In the next financial year budget, the Ministry of Health is expected to be allocated 3,429 billion shillings. However, the ministry claims a funding gap of 1.7 trillion shillings. Habad Ziwa, NTV at Parliament.
My name is Jean Kabibi. I'm a policy